It all started one day when he joined a weird little game that kind of looked fun. He was a total noob, lost, confused. But then something changed. He became...
I spawned in some random place. No clue what was going on. I ran into a house. Apparently it was mine. Cool, I guess. But, like, why do I even need a house? I walked back outside and saw Brainrots marching somewhere. No idea where they were going or why. Then I saw another player. I ran up to him, but he ran into his house. It was already locked. Why are these houses locked? What are they all hiding from? I just ran forward, not really knowing where to go. Then I saw a sign, buy. Buy? What even is that? I clicked it anyway. Boom! Now this little guy was mine. Why? No clue. Then I stood there, watching them all run straight ahead. What kind of game is this? I still had no idea where I ended up. Kind of freaked out, to be honest. Then, suddenly, a door to some stranger's house opened. I stepped inside, and right away they slammed it shut by pressing some button. The house was just a plain square. Then I saw it, a golden Brainrot. This thing was making crazy money. It became my dream. I promised myself that one day I'd get one just like it. I had to respawn back at my house, because I got locked inside someone else's. I ran to the neighbor's place across the street and saw my Brainrots there. He stole them. He actually stole my Brainrots. I was furious. I ran to the players standing in the middle of the map to tell them, but they didn't even listen. So I ran back home, hit a random button inside my house, and boom, lasers appeared at the entrance. They were doors. Now no one could get in. Now my Brainrots were safe, probably. I ran up to a player who was carrying someone else's Brainrot. I'd seen that Brainrot in another house before, but this one looked like a normal version. Still, I smacked the guy, tried to knock the Brainrot out of his hands, and that's when it hit me. Everyone's stealing from each other. That's how people get rich here. It's the easiest way, but I don't know. I don't want to be like that. I hope I won't. I saw a Brainrot running down the road. And wait, hold on. I actually had enough money to buy it? This one was way better than the ones back at my house. Like 3 times better. That's when it hit me. I don't just want Brainrots. I want to build a business out of this. A real money-making Brainrot empire. But it's not going to be easy. It's going to take time. I started selling my old Brainrots. They took up too much space, and honestly, they weren't making much money anymore. I needed room for the better ones, the ones that could really make me rich. It was time to scale up, go big. But in the back of my mind, I still remembered how they got stolen last time, and I really hope that never happens again. Suddenly, a new player appeared out of nowhere, like she just teleported in. It was a girl, and her Brainrots? They were beautiful. They were making her insane money. I asked if I could have one. Just one. She smacked me right in the face, and that's when I understood it. For real this time. Everyone here is on their own. I started collecting my income more and more often. I couldn't believe that I once had basically zero. Now I was buying Brainrots I used to only see at other people's bases. And now they were mine. I was proud. But I couldn't stop thinking about the legends, the Brainrots that make $100,000 a second. I could only dream about those for now. Then I ran to the center of the map and saw an open house. I stopped and I started thinking, should I steal one? What would happen to me if I did? I was holding someone else's Brainrot. Why did I do that? I mean, it's kinda his fault. He forgot to close his base. I'm an honest guy. If he comes looking for it, I'll give it back. But right now, this thing could make me a lot of money. Well, a lot for me. Others would call it pocket change. Funny thing is, I once stopped someone who was stealing a Brainrot. Now I'm the one doing it. Why? I guess I already know the answer. I just hope I didn't hurt the guy I took it from. And yeah, I still forget to lock my own base. I keep thinking people are like me, but every day I spend spend in this game, I see the truth more clearly. Everyone's chasing the rarest brain rots, the ones that print money. If I sounded like I was talking too fast, it's because I was super excited. I had just made real money, all because I stole my first brain rot. Then, I found a shop. It had items I'd never seen before. I read the descriptions and started wondering, how does this even work? I was really curious. And that curiosity, it made me spend money. I placed a trap so that if anyone even thought about coming near my base, they'd think twice. Then I started wondering, where do these brain rots even go? They just keep walking down that same path forever, and they're all different, every single one. Where do they come from, and where do they disappear to? About a week had passed. I wouldn't say much had changed. When I logged in again, I was surrounded by faces I didn't recognize. I didn't know if they were happy to see me, because none of them tried to talk. So I studied my neighbors, and maybe, just maybe, I saw some rare brain rots. I thought about stealing them, but something inside me said, better not. Still, I didn't get why that one player kept circling my base. I closed my eyes just for a second, and when I woke up, I saw it through the window. They were stealing my last brain rot, the same two girls I saw when I first joined. They took everything. Everything. What now? This can't keep happening. I have to become the thing I feared when I was just a noob. The version of me I became when I stole my first brain rot. Back then, I felt bad. I thought, that's not who I am. But now I get it. If I keep feeling sorry for everyone, no one's gonna feel sorry for me. I was looking for a base with expensive brain rots, but every single one was locked. Then, suddenly, a whole crowd of us rushed into some random player's base. We all started grabbing brain rots like animals. Out of nowhere, someone sent bees after me. I don't even know how. I got hit with some weird effect. Everything turned blurry, but I was still running. Brain rot in my hands. Could barely see anything. When I made it back home, a noob showed up at my base. He looked like me, like how I used to be. So I gave him one of my brain rots. Nobody ever gave me one. Maybe it's time that changed. I found someone. His base was packed with expensive brain rots. No way he got those legit. He had to steal them. I tried to grab one, but he locked me in. Trapped. Then I found another base. Same story. He locked me in too. I was new to this whole stealing game, but I heard one thing. Noobs always get lucky. So I tried a third time. Boom, locked again. 3 times. 3 fails. And yet, my heart was pounding. I was full of adrenaline. I could barely walk. My legs were shaking. And then I saw it. A brain rot worth $1 million per second. 1 million per second. My heart stopped. I started placing traps. Carefully, silently. This wasn't about luck anymore. This was serious. At the beginning, I told myself I'd never steal brain rots, that I'd be better than that. But now it's do or fail. I had a plan, a real plan. And this time, it had to work. This was it. No more talking, no more hoping. It begins now. I made it. I actually made it. I'm rich now. Not the richest, maybe, but richer than I ever imagined. And not just in money. I feel different, stronger, smarter. I kept my promise. I didn't give up. And now I'm hundreds of thousands of times richer than I was when I first joined. And I know this is just the beginning. But the best part? I finally filled that empty space inside me. I'm no longer just a noob, I'm me. So yeah, that's how I went from a clueless noob to someone who actually made it. But wait, you're probably wondering, why? Why go through all of this? Well, now I'll show you the real reason. The truth is,